Well, hi. Wasn't expecting you. Haven't seen one of you guys in forever. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Divine Journey 2. We've got a visitor in our base. He's just chilling. Until he's not. Then he be dead. Anyways, we're back in Divine Journey 2. We've got a lot of things to do today. I'm hoping I can get through all of them. Number one being, we need to get our empowerers set up for actually additions. We're close to it. It's actually not that far away to get to it. We got to go through these, and we got to get these different aesthetic blocks, which just means I need to put this guy back down. Now, do I have a real good source of connecting him up yet? No. And also, I think I'm only going to end up having to make one more of these. Hey, buddy. I'm only going to have to make one more of these, I think, for the setup I have planned, which I'm hoping to do a little bit later. And I'm hoping it works the way I want it to. Get distracted by him. I'm hoping it works the way I want it to, and that I can automate it. Hopefully the right way. So to get that set up, I'll need a few things, and I know it's not the perfect setup that everybody likes to use, but I'm gonna make it work. But I gotta figure out one last detail before I actually put it in world. So for now, it's just going to be there. But for today, we're gonna try to get our empowers set up. So in order to get it, we need our aesthetic blocks, which we need chiseled quartz block and blocks of quartz. Now I should be able to just say this, and I think I can just chisel it. Yeah, chiseled quartz block. Save me all that trouble. There we go. Stack of each. That'll probably be enough for what we need at the moment. But I'll probably end up having to make some more of that later on. So for these parts, we need our basic coils. I don't remember exactly how much we need, so let's actually get a check here on how much stuff we're going to need. So for our empower setups, we're going to need, and I think this is one that I don't necessarily need on like full automation, at least not yet. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know about these ones yet. So I know I need 8 for sure right now. Woodland Mansion locator token. Interesting. We need 8 of them. And to make them is 3 display stands, Estonia, iron case. These iron casings, I don't have them automated, but we do have everything else up to them automated. That system down there is finally full. So the only thing still running is the grains of piezality from our pulsating iron. That's the only thing still going. But I have been collecting my resources between videos, so I now have an excavator just collecting nether iron to get us back up to capacity on iron. So hopefully we should be good there for a little while. In order to make this stuff, we're going to need are Inori crystal and crystalline brown slime ingots, which I have plenty of these in here. Now, I do want to remember one thing. We're going to be making these, which is a single battery and an advanced coil. Oh man, these are expensive. How many did I say? 8? They make these super expensive. Either way, let's just get like a stack of those. And we'll grab some more iron and stuff and make some more. Yeah, see, we're back up to 24 stacks of blocks. I may run through most of this battery doing this today. There, that should be enough Inori crystal for now. So that gave us our basic coils that I didn't even pick up. Right here. That gives me some fertilizer, which I don't really need. We're going to have to upgrade some of these into advanced coils, which means we're going to need more glod. I have enough for 32. Hi, Kyle. You like my laser? Okay, so there's all of that. Where are our advanced coils for the quest? And that gives us some gold ingots back. And now we need to make these double batteries. And it gives me 1 basic coil back. Oh, really? Okay, so we're going to need emeradic crystals as well. So let's grab some emeralds. I don't think I have a whole lot of these. Okay, so to make our single batteries... Okay, now's where I want to actually be sure I'm only getting what I need. Okay, so these Empower display stands do not require a battery. Okay. It's just the Empower, and it requires 2 of them fully charged. So that's what? 16 of these? There we go. We've got all our double batteries, and I should be able to just stick them through here to charge them all. Okay, that's all of our batteries charged up. Go ahead and throw them all back into the system. Now, display stands and empowers. This is where it gets expensive. So these gold casings require a machine case for every 4. I think I have a couple of them sitting in the system from making making them for a quest. I do not have any. I guess I used them. So we need what, 7 of these per Empower? And we said 8. 8 for now. So that's what, 7 times 8, 56? 56 times 2? That's 112 divided by 4, 28. Oh, 112 is what we need, so that's 64 plus 48. I want to say that should be right. I have 116. Okay, well, I guess I did actually have them in there. I just didn't type it right. Anyway, we got our display stands. I am out of advanced coils. How many of those can I make? I can make 21, and I'm out of aesthetic green block. Which I think that was the chiseled. Let's do 1 stack at a time. Got 32. I needed 56. I'm out of these coils. I'm sure those will end up getting used for other stuff as well, but... that's 64 more. Okay, I have 42 and I'm out of... iron casings? No, I'm out of aesthetic green block again. Okay. There's our 56 of those. And then we should have enough stuff to make our 8 empowers. Gonna need to be able to make these. So let's go ahead and get those made. I think we have just about everything. It would help if I actually put the display stands in there. So how many did I need on me? 32 on me. The rest of those can go in there. And now I am out of the iron casings, which I have plenty of stuff to make for our last 5. And those I will probably automate between videos, as I've been doing. I'll wind up an extra quantum disk. Oh well. There we go. We've got our empowers. We've got our display stands. And these are going to be a real pain in the butt to automate because there are so much filtering and stuff to actually put on them. So let's go ahead and take our setup. And we're going to head on downstairs where all of this is going to be set up. Gotta hate these guys. Alright. There we go. Okay, so we've got our power setup is our power cable runs through here. So I should be able to set our first ones up like right here. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we will take an empower and we're going to do a single block space like right there. That is just a spacer. That is not actually going to be how we connect it. But we're going to do something like that. And I want to say the display stand has to be 1 away. Or does it have to be 2 away? 3 blocks away. So that's where everything has to be spaced. These are a bit bigger than I was expecting them to be. Let's grab our first set of display stands. As I said, these aren't going to stay here. I will instead use a energy cell or capacitor bank of some sort, as for whatever reason conduits don't connect to these flux ducts. So I'll use a energy cell as an in-between, and it gives it its own buffer. But there's our first setup. Now, the rest of these, we are going to try to 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to stack them like this. It's going to look a little goofy, but it'll work out in the end. We have it set up like that. And now we run item conduits along the same paths. And the only one that's going to be annoying is, I will do it right here, is we need an item conduit chunk through there as well. But I will go ahead and disconnect these. I don't want those ones there. Now the fun is going to be filtering these to make sure they have the right recipes in them. I am 1 item conduit short. Really? Oh, that's funny. Well, I guess I could do this. And we will reconnect you. For now. I have stuff cooking up to make more conduits. But that's all of those set up. Now we just have to set up filters on them. Now these, I think I have enough for 2 of them. I have enough for 1, and then I can set up the other piece here in a minute. But essentially what we're going to be doing is every single one of these is going to get a single recipe for the empowerers. Having problems there? I don't know how I want to do the drawer setup on this stuff yet. It's probably going to end up being slightly complicated. Maybe something like, so I already know over in this corner is going to be our setup for the atomic reconstructor. So maybe what I do is I set up a wall over here that everything from the empowerers, which are going to be here, here, and here. If I need any more, they'll go over there. But for now, they're going to be here and here. Anything I need for them will get like moved through channels and put over here. Maybe that's what I do. But I think I might just do it with conduits. Simply because it means no inventory buffering. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put a chest or something to be able to hold each and every one of them, and it's going to mess up buffers and end up a mess. But for now, let me see if I can make some more of these basic item filters, and we can get the first 4 of these set up. We're going to have to make another one of our little drawer walls over there in the corner for it to feed off of. But I think for the most part, this shouldn't be too bad. So I have most of our stuff set up down there, at least for one side. But one of the things that I'm going to end up needing, I need these congealed slime blocks. Just shows I can get it like that, but it just gives me this orange slime block. That's a pain. Now, I know there is also, you can just dye it, so I may end up doing that. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this. I just want a stack of them for now. Now, I know I have lime dye automated, so. I have green slime blocks that I can convert back. And that'll give me all the congealed slime blocks I need. Okay. That's going to be a real pain. One of various automations I'm going to have to set up. So, these are going to be the 3 big ones that we need, because these are the 3 that we need to make the crystal bundle. And we need 3 empowered glod to make it, but it gives us 6 crystal bundles each. But for the empowered emeradic crystal, we need congealed slime blocks and vibrant bimetal gears. I have cactus, I have spirit herb automated, but this vibrant bimetal gear and this congealed slime block, I don't yet. As you can see, I had to do a couple steps to make this one. There are also a number of other things that we're going to have to automate for these things. So if I go, let's make these bimetal gears and grab the other stuff I need first. So grab some cactus, grab some spirit herb, and bimetal gears. I have 7 in here. You know what, we're gonna do just a few for now. I've gone ahead and named our floor. It is our actually additions floor. These are our 2 setups. This one is set up with filters and everything, so this one is actually set up. This one, on the other hand, I haven't done the filters yet. So this one doesn't do anything. It's got power. That's it. This one, on the other hand, has all of this stuff that we need to pipe in over here. Most of which we're going to need to find some automation for. The only one on here I know I can't do right now is bricks. And that's kind of annoying because clay has already been a pain in my butt. But everything else on here we should be able to do. Iron, steel gears, no problem. Dark bimetal gear, already automated. Invar, already automated. Snow, I think I just got to change that out to a compacting drawer. I think it is a compacting drawer. Flint, charcoal, redstone alloy ingots, already have. Signalum gear, we already have Signalum automated. Infernal bulb, we're growing. Lumium, we have automated. Energized bimetal gear, we're going to need. And those two, well, that one's automated. That one comes from our nether farm. But, yeah, that's just one of the things we have. Let's go ahead and grab some of these guys. I don't think these have anywhere to pull out of for things yet. But I can do this. And I'll take my shovel up. And we get our first empowered emeradic crystal. Now let me go ahead and do the rest of these. And we will get to our glod and our diamantine, which also need a few things that we don't have. I think diamantine requires vivid alloy, which I definitely don't have. Here's our next set. We have diamantine crystals, which require clay blocks, platinum gears, cloudberry, and vivid alloy ingots, which we haven't automated yet. But aren't too bad. We have the energetic silver, we have the ender pearls. And the last one for now is our glod crystals with energized bimetal gears, blaze rods, wild wheat, and lumium gears, which I am waiting on more of. But with what we have enough stuff here to make our first crystal bundle. That'll cook up, give us our empowered crystal bundle. If I can grab it. Yeah, there we go. Get our crystal bundles. We have 6 of them. And now I need a bunch of XP, not CP, XP. And we put these into the empower and display stands, and we get our empowered crystal bundles. And for the moment, with our empowered crystal bundles, we throw them in front of our atomic reconstructor, fire the laser, and we have our very first elevatium, which also gives us another trophy, which is awesome. So we have a new trophy for the wall. We have an accomplishment for the day. Yeah. Ooh, and it's got the green base. It's cool. We are making progress. Slow, but we're making progress. So now we have some elevatium. It gives us an option of some jam. I don't really care about those. But that opens up jetpacks, which could be really nice to have one of. But the one that I really want to push towards is we get powered spawners, the dimensional transceiver, this crystalline alloy ingot is used in a whole bunch of different things that we need at the moment. Interfaces we won't get till next time. But it used in capacitors, which are the upgrade from what we have, as well as I want to say it was not the laser. Well, the laser base is something I want to get into, but we need steaming Restonia to get to that, and that is next chapter because we need DT fuel. Yeah, that's not till next chapter. The crystalline alloy ingot was used for something. I'm not remembering what off the top of my head, but it was there. So I want to say I have this set up just right so that if I put all of these in here, we're going to see, I think it's the third one. No, the top one. Yeah, the top one should grab all of this stuff and it should automatically craft it. Yeah. But I don't have the output going anywhere just yet. So everything on this stack is set up to go. We just need to finish automating the inputs, and then I can set it up to... Yeah, let's just have it channel things into here for now. Then I can have all of these set up to actually build full stacks, fill up drawers so I have a buffer on each of them, and I can also get that side set up. For now, I want to get our atomic reconstructor set up, because the other item that we're going to need to be able to put in here is our elevatium. Oh. But this is where it's going to be, and I think I have an idea on how to do it. I think. I'm hoping it works the way I want it to. But it's going to take some trial and error. So we're going to see if I can get this to work correctly. I think this is most of my setup. I just got to figure out my last bit of redstone, which is going to be activating that. But it runs on the same idea as our Fluix setup, which is a drawer that is read by these redstone relays with threshold setting into an impulse hopper, which is set up with the item that it's supposed to be for that specific drawer. So diamond for diamantine, which feeds into a chute that just drops on the ground in front of the atomic reconstructor. I just got to figure out how I'm going to set it up that it actually fires the atomic reconstructor, because the idea I had was to use this timer from RF Tools. I don't know if I can like negate this, because the way this one works, yes, stupid little butt. God, I hate these bats. The way this one works is that you can only set it to pause while redstone active. Wait, I should have a piece of redstone in here. Okay, so I'm wondering if I can use it like that, but I need to figure out how to turn the input into a negative. And essentially it's going to be, there's going to be a pressure plate right here that is going to activate it. I got to figure out how I can do that. But for the most part, this setup is built and it is ready to go. As a good example, everything has something inside of it, but all of them are currently set to active with signal. This is the only one that shouldn't fire. Oh, so okay, so it's holding it, but it's not actually going to drop it. If I set U though, it'll actually drop it. It'll come down through the chutes. Nope. Okay, maybe it doesn't like multiple chutes. How about you? I have them set up. Now I know these ones on the bottom do work. Yeah. I put it back in and it comes right back out. But for whatever reason, these ones aren't working. I wonder if I could just put like a normal hopper. Oh, okay, so chutes don't feed into each other. Oh, that one, that one. Ew, okay, okay. I'm fine with that. I can just grab a couple of hoppers to put in there. Two hoppers. I was hoping to use the chutes, but at the same time, I'm fine with this. Oh, I just realized I gotta be able to pick this stuff up too. You know what? I can do that right here. Hopefully. I need climb. There we go. That gives me all my stuff back from those. Everything should be able to go now. There we go. So I can set everything to active with no signal. And when the drawers fill up, they should get a signal so that they won't drop anything. Now this one, I just want to make sure that one works. Okay, yes. That's correct, and that is correct. Although, that one still dropped it. Even though it should have a signal because this drawer is actually full. Interesting. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna work. Ah, I'm hoping it works. But that should be giving it... Oh, that's why. I never set these ones to outputs. It would help if I did that. Now, this shouldn't drop it. Haha! I've got it set up right. Now, I just got to finish channeling all this stuff in. I already have conduits on the back, but I think I might swap out to limited item filters so that there's not too much in there. And then I got to figure out the redstone and collection room below. But, here we go. We have our atomic reconstructor and stuff set up. I'm hoping this works out for the long run, at least for a while. I know this Elevadium has another recipe for how you can make it. That requires the combination crafty that I have no idea what chapter we're going to get into that. Okay. Okay, it just randomly lets you elevate or randomly lets you float if you hold it long enough. That was very interesting. I was not expecting that. Anyways, I was going to try to show you guys there it is. This craft from Combination Crafty that skips the step of needing the Empower, and it makes 12 of them at a time. I don't know when we get to this because this is locked behind the Ender Crafter stuff, and there's a whole bunch of weird stuff to it. So I have no idea when we're going to get to that. But for now, I think this setup should work for everything that we need. I will get it actually running between videos. But there we go. We've got Empower set up. We've got Atomic Reconstructor set up. I just got to finish doing filters on that one. But I need to make more filters. So, yeah. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to channel everything over to a wall over here and get it stored. And that's going to be another thing to figure out. I'll figure that out between episodes. But for now, I think that is going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Or hopefully, I have enough resources for everything we want to do. I gotta go find clay. I think clay is my biggest draw at the moment that I don't have automated. Everything else I have.